afternoon, gamers! Hello, hello, welcome back, welcome back. JD, thank you for the 55 months. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, the 5-year pin. I still gotta work on a 2-year pin. Where did we leave off? Fort of Darkness. This was like the hippie place. What did we do here? Military Cemetery, Alexandria Ranch, Postal Way Station. We came here for something. Hopefully I did whatever I came here for. Am I forgetting about anything? Oh, we should take the ape skeleton back to the petting cemetery. Okay, maybe that's what we came here for. We came here for like a skeleton. Oh yeah, I fixed it so that it actually washes my fursuit properly this time. Okay, so petting cemetery. Phew! It's crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Oh, they're quick. What? What are they doing? They're breathing fire? 65 health, 78. Go west. I will. I'm gonna make my fortune. 72 damage. Okay. Handful of loose teeth and skull chips. I actually did need that for an NPC. There was an NPC that wanted that stuff. Going in. Buffalo skeleton. Desert ape skeleton. Oh, maybe I have to hand it to the guy? Oh. Okay, buffalo bones. Okay. The ape skeleton. Okay. So I just need the pack rat one. Okay. Alright, and I think I'm actually gonna BRB. I think Tummy Trouble Tuesday is continuing into Wednesday. So I will be right back momentarily. Okie dokie, I'm back. Oh, where'd my game go? There it is, okay. Sorry about that. I'm back, everybody. I took some tummy medicine, so hopefully we'll be in the clear now. And hello, George, good afternoon. Okay, so we found 2 of the skeletons. I forget the pack rat one. I don't remember where the pack rat one was supposed to be. Where's it supposed to be? There was something at the cactus. They were collecting the jelly beans. I think the cactus was related to the jelly beans. Maybe you can tell me where it was again. Look for a skeleton. No. Do I have like a quest log somewhere? What are my plans for the weekend? Well, on Saturday... Well, okay, first of all, Friday, I have D&D, and I think it might be our final session of that campaign. And then... Saturday, there's a big community garage sale that we want to go to. They only do it like every other year. And this is actually going to be their first year doing it since like 2019 because of COVID. So I'm like super pumped. It's like a really nice suburb too, so like usually they have really good stuff for sale. I'm excited. They also have like a ton of magnolia trees there, which are like one of my favorite trees. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. And then Sunday, I have my Changeling tabletop game, and then I also have Game Club, where me and my friends are going to talk about Chrono Trigger, because I'm starting up Chrono Trigger tomorrow. Well, I'm just going to head to these places. You see a wooden sign off the side of the trail that reads, Jumble Neck Mine 4 miles. It's weird that they put a period on the sign, and it's weird that they bothered to carve individual hyphens on a greater than sign instead of just carving an arrow in it. I'm gonna go to the mine. You're moving? Where are you moving to, Uni? With your partner. Looks like this place has been shut down for a while. I guess they ran out of ore? I suppose there's other reasons a mine might shut down, but that seems like it'd be the most common one. Not spooky ghosts? Probably not. Okay, 1 second. Cinder has a new bone and she is pushing it against the desk and it's making noise. Come here. Come here. Where's your bone over here? Okay, okay. Close to your husband's twin sister? Whereabouts does she live? Like, is it far away? You have to move very far? Also, hey Dad, 6 months for you to get that 5-year pin. There's no 5-year pin. JD made it up. It's not real. Let's see. So he reminds you that Roybean wants to recover his stolen jelly beans. Yep. What is this pile of things? Except for the dust all over everything and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office. I wonder what this pile is. Rocks. Probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. You poke around in the rocks, but you don't find anything of interest.
Nani?
Nani? I seriously do want to make more pins, but it's gonna have to wait a little while longer. A hat rack with a standard issue miner's helmet hanging on it. Miner's helmet. An old calendar. It looks like work stopped here a bunch of months ago. Also, thank you for lurking, Weedy. You might revisit Connecticut. Is that Connecticut, Uni? Oh, no, CT Chrono Trigger. I thought it was CT like Connecticut. My pen hasn't left the plastic yet. I mean, I keep a lot of my pins at home. I display them on like corkboard or like in shadow boxes. Just make sure you use the locking backs. The ghost is busily shuffling the ghosts of papers on his desk. Excuse me. Kid, I'm busy here. I got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine is still running? I haven't seen anyone around. We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. Your calendar's out of date. What? Yeah, it's like 6 months old. I like the picture, okay? Scram. How's business? Oh, just great. Hunky freaking Dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am. That's quite a silver tooth. You've got in that sarcastic grin. I made it myself. I've made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. Do you know that you're a ghost? Do you know that you're a pain in the ass? No, I'm serious. You see me laughing? This safe is dirty but solid looking. Get away from that, ghostly figure behind the desk growls. You stoop down and take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to get away from there. Try to open the safe. Why, you little... Come here! Uh-oh. I got to jump on him. I just love that sound effect every time. Also, yeah, Dad is visiting me next weekend. Dad and also one of my college friends will be staying with me. We successfully killed a ghost. Kill is probably not the right word to use here. Since no one's here, you're free to rummage through the papers. Let's do it. I love rummaging. You find some old jerky and a key. Nice. I still can't crack the safe. This barrel's full of old grease. Ew. What, just grab a handful? No. It's a little cluster of gin blossoms. Pile of rocks. Silver tooth skull. Thanks. I'm gonna take a look. It's a little grim to find a human skull just stashed in a pile of rocks. Unless maybe it was a small burial mound? Considering the fancy silver tooth, that's probably not outside the realm of possibility. Extra grizzly jerky. Pinch, 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 pinch. I need to start using the consumables. I never use them. There's nothing interesting over there. Right. This elevator is pretty dusty inside and doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumbling of mine carts and the clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. You unlock the lever with the foreman's key and give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly it becomes too dark to see and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. You put your shoulder to the minecart and give it a shove. It trundles down the track and bonks into a big pile of rocks. Someone left their pickaxe here. I guess this is what they call environmental storytelling. This lever controls the junction in the minecart tracks. Oopsie. Okay, send it back. Here's it back. Headless skeleton. Skullless. Pull this. Now we push it. And it goes in here. Well, actually, I guess I could look at this pile of rocks here. Looks like there was a cave-in. There isn't much to see except for rocks. There's quite a lot of them, though, so if you want to look at rocks, there's a great selection to choose from. Lunchbox. Paper bag? A waxed paper sandwich bag and some raisins that probably weren't intended to become raisins. Raisins increase your melee damage by 15? Raisins are really good! Paper bag. This wax paper sandwich bag didn't do its job very well. Though to be fair, 6 months is a long time to expect a sandwich to stay fresh. This old pickaxe has the initials HH carved into the handle. It's not much good for mining anymore, but you could still knock someone's head off with it. My other weapons are better, though. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try and stop you from taking a stick if you've already decided you want one. I have decided that. Hey Yumi, welcome. I'm gonna try and do this again. And now maybe since it's going farther, this will have more momentum? Oh, stick the old dynamite in there. You wedge a stick of unstable old dynamite into the minecart. This can't possibly go awry. Pull the lever! The journey north is gonna take 7 hours? How long of it? So, Connor's driving to your place and picking you up? Is that how it's working? So I wonder how long of a drive it is for Connor. Ayumi sounds close to your name. That's true. Ayumi and Uni. The lever mechanism is rusted and stuck. This is going to require something heavier duty than a can of oil, seems like. I saw some grease upstairs. Oh, you're driving to him. Oh, okay, gotcha. And then is he driving here? Is that the plan? Barrel of old grease. You fill your wax paper sandwich bag with old grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon so you can stop carrying it around. Gross, 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 gross. Alright. Here we go. You dump a bunch of grease into the mechanism and use the sandwich bag to sort of goosh it up in there without getting too much of it on your hands. Pull that lever! You yank hard on the lever and it releases the mechanism's wound up springs, launching the minecart down the track with a terrific whing noise. Off in the distance, you hear a kaboom. You give the wrecked minecart a salute in respect of its valor and service. It's hard to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this guy seems to have died in a face-down abasement or prayer pose. Praying to the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. Might have just been napping weird. This skeleton seems to be reaching out to that weird statuette. Or reaching out with the statuette? With the hands having fallen off, it's impossible to tell. There's some kind of weird statuette on the ground. You pick up the statuette. It's made of silver, and the tarnish and darkness make it hard to tell what it's meant to depict. This pit seems pretty deep. You kick a rock into it, but never hear it hit the bottom. Throw something into it. You look through your pack for something that might be good to throw into a bottomless pit. You hold up the silver-toothed skull. Alas, poor... never mind. You toss the skull into the pit. As it falls, it yells out, "I'm coming home!" So that's a little unsettling. You gain 30 XP. You look through your pack for something that might be good to throw into the bottomless pit. You take the idol off your bag. You don't like the way it looks in the dim light. You don't like the way it looks at you in this dim light. You put the idol back in your bag. The weird feeling it gives you doesn't go away. You dig deeper into your pack looking for something else you might be able to throw in the bottomless pit. But you don't find anything suitable. +6 mysticality, but it lowers your muscle and moxie. This is a tarnished and black and silver statuette in the shape of some sort of creature. We can't tell what it is specifically, or even if it has 2 legs or 4 legs, or wings or what, but it's depicted with reverence. Looking at it makes your stomach feel weird, like you're starving but also full to the point of nausea at the same time. I'm gonna chuck it. You throw the idol into the pit. The weird feeling in your stomach fades away, although you get a sense of, well, it's like if you heard someone chuckle behind you, except you didn't hear anything and there isn't anyone behind you. Ugh. Alright, that's all I got. Maybe I can throw more stuff eventually? It's just an XP pit where I throw stuff? Oh, you found someone to replace you for your meeting on Friday, Dad? That's good. We're in the middle of investigating a missing shipment of mailed breadwood. Okay. Post office. You hear the crack of a rifle, and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance, you see a skeleton with a rifle. It looks like he's lining up another shot. Insult his shooting. You stupid skeleton, you suck. I bet you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Deeply offended, the skeleton leaves behind a barn and prove you wrong. That's a real old joke, but I'll take it. Feels like if we're gonna sort out a problem with the mail, we ought to be drawing some kind of federal paycheck for it. Yeah, or at least some free stamps. Maybe they'll give us a medal, friends of the post office. So long as they don't mail it to us. It says Postal Service property, no trespassing. It's a stack of old newspapers. Oh hey, there's an undelivered letter underneath the stack. It's addressed to Roy Bean. Nothing interesting. Oh wait, there's actually a postcard in here that you could use. There's an article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all the skeletons in there coming back to life. Somebody has removed all the funnies, so there's literally no reason to care about this stack of newspapers. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. A big map of the whole region, with lots of confusing little annotations on it. You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Go through these again? Alright. Sounds like I'm supposed to go to Dirtwater. I actually haven't been there in a while. Where even is it? All the way down here in the bottom right. Surprised there were no random encounters. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Brentwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly a secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery gone missing is bad news, though I suppose it's alright just once. Wait here a sec. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see? Based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need, and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Thank her and leave. Hi, I'm Fangy. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Alright, so now I gotta wait for a day to pass. I told a bunch of people to come here. Mary's Curiosity and Bean. This looks new. Well, hello again. Thank you for telling me about this town. My friend, it's a marvelous location. That's 2 good turns you've done to me. Oh, don't mention it. Speaking of which, here's your curious headband back. Fortune willing, I won't be needing it again. No more gambles like that for me. So why is it so dark in here? Atmosphere, my friend. I sell mysteries, things which cannot be properly experienced in the cold light of day. Why not? Well, it wouldn't be any fun. Where's all your merchandise? In the lock case behind me. These are things that must be kept from prying eyes and unprepared minds. And thieving hands? Well, that goes without saying. Let's see what you got. All-purpose beans. Can serve any purpose if you're a master chef. Item finding bonus. Huh. Sounds good. Golden scarab pin for mysticality. Magician's pants. Ring of inconspicuousness. Get more non-combat random encounters. That sounds nice. Well, sometimes the combat ones give you interesting stuff too, don't they? See you later, Mary. Not available. Not available. So many lots. Doug grins as you approach the counter. Fangy, nice to see you. What's new, Doug? Interesting that you should ask. Ever since that curiosity shop opened next door, some of my sausages have been floating. Interesting. Elegant hot dog, hovering hot dog, jumbo dog, saucy dog. That's interesting that the other store had an influence on it. Cool. Neat. My glass sphere. This goes on your offhand. So this. Yeah. Actually, if I sleep, let's see if I get a postcard back from my little brother. Doop, 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 doop. Woke up hungry and sober. What should we eat? Melee damage. Gulp, 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 gulp. You drink the gin and hey, jealousy and bitterness well up inside you. You gain an effect, blossoming rage. And then food. Roasted cow tongue, mysticality. Snake spleen. No, that's not food. Instant grits. Painted beefsteak. Nom nom nom. This is meat from a cow that's literally a demon. Are you sure you want to eat this? Yes. You eat the steak. It's extremely spicy in a way that riot spray is extremely spicy, but for some reason you don't mind so much and you chow down regardless. You gain an effect, raised stakes, and you feel a spike of pain in your stomach. Oof. Now what do these effects do? Let's see. I see. Okay, so it's just my damage and stuff. Alright, cool. Mail for me? Hey, I'm Fangy Fangy. Any mail for me? Yes, actually. Package came for ya. Here you are. Thanks. Package from Rufus. It's a package from your younger brother. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Dear sis, I thought you might be able to use this. A portable leather workbench. Oh, what a great kid. Installs this in your room at the Jewel. Cool. I'll take that back to the hotel. I'll send another postcard. How many postcards did I have? Where would it be? In here? I know I had at least those two. I don't know if I had more than that. That's cool though, you can get stuff to upgrade your room here. I didn't know that was even possible. Alright. Postal code sheet. We got the letter for Roy Bean. Miner's helmet. Fully opens your third. I'm very curious about this one. This bench is fully stocked with sanctified leather working tools, blessed owls, hallowed punches, holy water soaked thread, that kind of thing. Make something out of thick leather, make something out of smoldering leather. Oh, hey Cliffoth! Hello, hello! Yeah, it's real Fangy hours, we're keeping it real! Alright, let's see. Make a hat, pants, boots, a bag. I already made the bag. Nail gloves, 3 lassos. So the hat's 5 muscle, the pants are 5 muscle, 3 armor. Let's see what I'm currently wearing. That's already 5 muscle. Pants, 7 muscle, yeah. My stuff's already good. How do I want any of those things? Hey Casey! Hello, hello! Yeah. Let's try smoldering. Oh, see, these are better. Plus 7 muscle for the hat. Yeah, this would be good. Wait, 20% meat and 10% item bonus? Wait, that's even better than the one I just bought. Oh. I'll make a bag. Do I have more? Make a hat. Pants? Speed, stomp damage, the gloves. I wonder how those smoldering lassos are different from the regular lassos. Maybe they also deal damage? Main gloves. They have my name in them, I gotta make them. Okay, I'm out of the leather. Okay, let's see what they all do. Main gloves. I don't... Oh! Oh, it's a weapon! Oh, 13 to 17. 12 to 15. The thing is, this one gives me bonus muscle. But I really like the flavor of these. And they apply poison, so maybe it evens out. Smoldering leather hat. Put that on. Smoldering leather bag. See, 10% item finding bonus. 10% item finding bonus. Why did I buy the glass bead? I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, okay. And then I should be able to like apply snakeskin to my hat somehow. How did I do that previously? What was it under? Oh, this does deal damage to them. Okay. Stardust? Oh. I'm not seeing snakeskin in here. I definitely have some snakeskin somewhere, though. I'll just look at everything. Can you sort this? No. I need like a filter for name in the search bar. Well, I'll find it next time I fight a snake. I gotta sort my new. Yeah, okay. Calm Hermine. I don't know if it does anything when you do stuff with your horse, but I guess I'm not gonna try. Delivery for Mr. Roy Bean. I found this letter addressed to you. A letter? You hand over the letter. He opens it, reads it, snores derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Is that how you say it? Derisively? Derisive? I think so. I'm gonna ask Google. Google tells me how to pronounce everything.
Derisively.
Derisively. Thanks, Google. I say that, but it's actually Bing. Thanks anyway. How you doing on them jelly beans, kid? I'm still looking. To the bail office. Huh? You pass by two skeletons who are facing each other with their arms akimbo, in the traditional shootout stare-down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Whoops. Easy peasy. Here, let's see. You use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Breadwood. Follow the map. Along the route to Breadwood, you find a suspicious-looking house. Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal, after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Well, maybe you're just being paranoid. This tree looks like it wants a hug, but I don't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. It's your partner. Something ain't right here. It's too quiet. It is pretty creepy. Feels like someone's watching us. I can feel the hairs on my neck standing up. I ain't scared of nothing, but why are we doing this again? I should take that owl skeleton picture back to that fellow in the Breadwood bunkhouse. Oh, true. A cellar door, man. I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out or to keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. Dang. It's unmarked. There's no name on it or anything. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in. It's open." It's always open. The door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He is standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes lud sound like lud. Bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. This is a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust, or possibly dried blood, or possibly both. I apologize for my creature. Ask Chuck about them. Hey Alex, good afternoon. Aha, you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. I don't belong to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. ... I'm gonna see if she'll stop if we ignore her, because sometimes she does. There's a kettle on the stove when it's still hot. There's a lot of blood on the floor here. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly blood like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning it up when you arrived. I see. Chuck is staring at you. You notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares, and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Hey, Ariel! Why do you loathe Wednesdays? Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I slud, yes. Could I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages, my grandfather's own recipe. Did you just say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. Oh, it's the start of your work week. Heck. You mentioned a special tea blend. Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh. Hey, Boo Bear? I think she just rang her bell. Has a mailman been by recently? Why, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think that he'll always be here. In spirit. Thanks. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room, my bedroom. Oh, right, gotcha. Never mind then. A little pantry shelf with various tins and jars on it. There's something very unusual, but you do note. Oh, there's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. Switch the labels. You surreptitiously swip off the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. So I think if we leave and then come back, he'll be asleep? Maybe if we come back a different day? I think we try leaving and coming back a different day, and then maybe he'll have drank the tea. I don't have a blood room. No, but you know, I hear they're all the rage. Alexandria Ranch. It's a ranch and a library. The hell cows. There's no way past these cows except through these cows. Do it! You have to remove your books. Ariel! That was good. Did you come up with that just now? That was very good. Smoldering leather. What happened here? Wow, this place has really been blown to bits. There used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. A small diary is the only legible thing left on the shelf. The Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. She has the same naming scheme as I do. A small diary. It's crispy around the edges, and it smells like gunpowder. You flip through the diary. Most of it's uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. It ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify. So she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, example, boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. It turns out that isn't much good against cannonballs. How much XP do I have? 693. It's a heap of smoldering books. These books are wrecked. The volumes are ruined. The tomes are kaput. Ooh, advanced cow punching. Thick skin increases my armor. Brawny increases my max HP. I'll go with thick skin for now. You pull the conveniently included sheet of sandpaper out of the book and rub your skin with it until it's nice and thick. Then you try to put the sandpaper back in the book and end up ruining the whole thing. Rats. It's half a cannonball. You pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got the address stamped right onto the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. The horror. It's a solid steel vault door. I think I gotta cannonball the door. I'm gonna do that before I forget. Dang, someone had a real hate on this place. You don't think it was the cows? Cows don't explode and leave craters like that. At least no cows I ever heard of. Fort Treason. Real quiet. Guess all the soldiers cleared out for some reason. That cannon still looks in decent shape. I wonder why they didn't take it with them. They must have been in too much of a hurry to lug it with them. You look at the cannon. It's a fine cannon, semi-culvered in size. You look through the rangefinder on the cannon, but you can't see any indication of anything you want to shoot at. You decide not to waste the ball. Seems rational. No, I know what I want to shoot at. I know. Binoculars! You see the faint outlines of some ghostly buildings far to the southwest. Ghostwood. Sure is empty. They don't seem particularly damaged, like if there was an attack or such. It's a mystery to everybody. Well, you go enjoy it. I'm gonna take a load off for a bit. Looks like they left in the middle of dinner. Ooh. Chest full of medals. Take it open. Private Lemon's diary. Private Mathau's diary. Oh, a key for a post office thing. Like a safety deposit box or something. Oh, it's just a P.O. box, I guess. Chest full of medals. +9 moxie, that's nice. Private Lemon's diary. This is an immaculately cared for standard army issue diary labeled Private Lemon. It's private in 2 ways. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of the day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Toward the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding officer, Captain Simon, becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch was being used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry puts it, orders are orders. The last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. A battered and dog-eared army issue diary. The cover says Private Matthew, barely legible in the collage of gravy stains. Most of Private Mathau's, I think it's Mathau? Is empty pages. Ink splotches and latrine duty again, blah blah blah. Near the end, though, you start to see notes about the fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As Mathau put it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving the captain friggin' bug nuts. When the captain eventually decided that a nearby ranch, occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection, was actually an enemy spy outpost, Mathau felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. In an attempt to prevent an imminent cannon bombardment of the ranch, Mathau stole some ballistic charts and hid them in a post office box during a shore leave in Dirtwater. This place doesn't have any damn shore, he comments. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated. When Mathau returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had already begun. In his last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny, but the diary ends there with no conclusion to the story. Alright. This must have been where they stored all the fire. Ghostwood. You happen across an unexpected crate. By unexpected, I'm referring to its location, not its condition, which is nailed shut. Lasso and soap. Huh. All the buildings in this little town are weirdly hazy and translucent, like... Oh, ghosts. It's a literal ghost town. You might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing that. I guess you could knock on the force? Hey, Grizz! Good afternoon! Your fist makes a distant, echoey plap sound on the barroom door. Ah! Oopsie. Oh no. Sorry, gal. No shirt, no shoes, no visitor ID, no service. I gotta get visitor ID. Someone's mounted a pencil sharpener on one of the balcony posts for some reason. Sharpen a pencil. We haven't got any pencils to sharpen. Well, don't that beat all? An actual ghost town. Weird. How do buildings even die? Well, one good fire would do that. Question is, how does a building die and then stick around as a ghost? Unfinished business? What business does a building have? Mortgage not paid off? Oh, freaking Pollens! Jeez, Lycander. Stable. Instead of ghost horses, you see a lot of ghost filing cabinets. A ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Go away. Excuse me, but you aren't authorized. Shoo. Well, that's rude. I was hoping to grab the ghost tumbleweed. Not sure you could lead a ghost horse to this even if you wanted to. The dog says hello. The ghostly jailhouse seems to be stacked up with boxes of old papers. You don't see any ghost criminals, but usually there isn't anything longer than a life sentence anyway. Yeah, this is fine, it's fine. A ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Nobody's home. Excuse me, but never heard of you. Sheesh. Boo Bear?
Yeah.
Can you remove the creature?
Yeah.
Thank you. She's getting excommunicated. This ghostly general store seems to be selling mostly office supplies. Ghost office supplies. We're closed. Excuse me, but... Closed, I said. No visitor ID, no sale. This looks to be the ghost of the town hall. It looks like a regular town hall, except, you know, the whole ghost thing. Ah, visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so? I'll be happy to help you fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you just use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. A number 3 pencil? Isn't a number 2 pencil the usual kind? I suppose, but a number 3 pencil is 50% more official. Well, okay. Where can I get one? Try the Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little more specific these days, but yes. Okay, I'll be right back. They wouldn't let me in. The general store won't give me a pencil without an ID. No, certainly not. They aren't authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID. So how am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil? I suppose I could issue you a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay, great. What's your last name? Fangy. What's your first name? Fangy. Middle name? Danger. Great. Where are you from, Fangy Danger Fangy? I'm staying in Dirtwater at the moment. Oof. Well, if you set your sights low enough, you'll never be disappointed. Alright, how many bars are in the window of the Adjunct Department of Records? What? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention to and care about our little town, instead of just breezing through, to show your dedication. 6? Correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. Thanks. It expires in 11 seconds. Okay. Excuse me. I need a number 3 pencil. No problem. We'll just fill out a requisition form. Okay. Last name? Fangy. Oh, sorry. It looks like your visitor permit has expired. Have a nice day. But my visitor pass expired. Can I have another one? Alright, I'll just need to ask you a few questions. Okay. Next. What? What was this? Oh. Ugh, this temporary pass is basically useless. Maybe there's somewhere else you can find a pencil around here. Check the cactus? Oh, oh, there's a thing sticking out of it. Thank you, Chris. This is a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus with the ghost of a pencil stabbed into it. You managed to snag the pencil with the corner of your temporary visitor permit and yank it out of the cactus. Nice. Oh, wait. This is a number 4 pencil. It's okay that we saw the pencil sharpener. You stick the number 4 pencil into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. That makes it a number 3 pencil, right? That's how it works? Right, a number 3 pencil. Here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Well, very well, I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. Thank God. Fangy. Danger? Fangy, danger, Fangy. That's not what your temporary visitor permit says. I'm sorry, this can't be considered valid unless the names match. You hear the sound of ghostly paper being torn up. Arg. Oh no, no, no. Visitor permit. Put in trouble team. No. Darn it. Team. Put in trouble. Yep, that matches what it says here. Good. Where are you from? Roaring Springs? Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I hear it's a real crap hole. Okay, last question. How many birds? Oh wait, this is 6 again. What? But it was 6 last time. I didn't ask the same questions last time. No? Damn it. Are they talking about this? Maybe? But it cursed in game. Okay. Tame. Put in. Trouble. Dirt water. 10. Correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Allow me to officially welcome you to the town of Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood or... Yeah, total coincidence. Grizz is like the little devil on my shoulder, and JD is the angel. I died. It's because I'm in Ghostwood. Now I'm a ghost too. Knock knock. Hello, something I can get for you, Miss Tame? I can't think of anything. The ghostly jailhouse seems to be stacked up with boxes of old papers. You don't see... Oh, I already did that. Okay. Miss Tame, was it? What can I do for you? Nothing, I guess? Department of Records, how can I help you, Miss Tame? I can't think of anything. Well, howdy. What can I do for you, Miss Tame? I need a drink immediately. No problem. Beer or whiskey? Beer. Alright, just gotta take your name down for the requisition slip. Ugh. Last name? Tame. Put in. Trouble. Let me match that against your visitor ID. Put in trouble tame. Yep, that's fine. That'll be 103 me, including the deposit on the bottle. Oh, it's cold. Increases everything by 5. Whiskey? Good choice. Only one small problem, though. And that is, I'm out of whiskey requisition forms. Mind going down to the administration and picking one up for me? Fine. I need a whiskey requisition form for the bar down the street. Bar? Oh, you mean the Department of Libations. Sure, I can give you a whiskey requisition form. Great. Is what I'd like to say, but I'm out of form transfer envelopes. What? You can't transfer a form to a different department without a form transfer envelope to make sure it doesn't get tampered with during transport. You must be joking. No, madam. This is serious business. I'll tell you what, though. They should have a supply of spare form transfer envelopes at the Department of Requisitions next door. I need a form transfer envelope. Alright, which color? Color? Naturally, different colors for different purposes. Tan for regular interdepartment transfers, blue for extra municipal transfers, red for emergencies, and green for bribes. Probably tan, right? Just a regular tan one, please. Sorry, looks like we're out of those. Blue? I'm technically extra municipal, so since I'm just a visitor, so give me a blue one. That refers to the form's final destination. Where are you taking it to? The Department of Libations. Nope, sorry, that's intermunicipal. Can't give you a blue one. Red? Sounds reasonable to me. Here you go. Thanks. I feel like if I took a green one, I would end up in jail somehow. I'm back for that whiskey requisition form. Here's a transfer envelope. Oh, a red one. You must really need that drink. Here you go, one whiskey requisition form. Thanks. I'm in jail for fanguage. Oh, it's Saloon. That's cute. Ooh, a red transfer envelope. You must really be thirsty. Alright, let's get this filled out. Last name? Tame. Puddin'. Trouble. So can I get that whiskey now? Oh, sorry, we're fresh out of whiskey. I hereby vow to destroy this place. I will raise the buildings and salt the earth. Now, don't get all bent out of shape. If you go tell the Department of Requisitions, they'll set us up with a fresh case. Fine. Probably the office supply? The Department of Libations is out of whiskey. Ah, thanks for letting us know. We'll get a case sent over. I don't have to fill anything out? Nope, that'll be handled on delivery. Great! In 2 days. Hey, don't look at me that way. There's a lot of processing and forms for a booze delivery. Okay, you gotta remember to come back here. It reminds you of old point-and-click games? I can see that. I like point-and-click games. Alright, You encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off of a cactus. It gives you some real side-eye when it sees you. Hey you, a human, to keep me away from these lumps that are mine. Or maybe I am to cooking you instead. What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? No, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Geez, a little, yeah. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Those lumps giving me, or I'll be giving you some lumps. Okay, I am lumps collecting, so yes, more lumps giving to me. Well, that's not really it's a metaphor. I mean, I'll hit you, to hitting you. Giving lumps is hitting? So you are hitting me if I not hitting you? What? How about we just not hitting? Okay, fine. Looks like a military cemetery over through that gate. How can you tell? Because the graves are all lined up in neat rows? Yeah, and they're all painted that gross olive drab color. Bernard the skeleton. The cultists he's afraid of. Reboot hell. Yeah. Burial plots, eternal flame. There's a shovel here. I want it. My goblin tongue is a little rusty. Listen. It's hard to learn a different language. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Look at the flyers. You find a flyer for a military reenactment enthusiast society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Maybe that's where the caretaker went. Interesting. The desk is covered with old paint-spattered newspapers and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tip brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious. It's miniature wargaming. Like all chairs owned by one guy, this chair has years' worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Gross. Well, it's tool singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'd be able to dig twice as fast. True. You continue to poke around the shed. Why can't I dig twice as fast? Let me dual wield. Caution, do not touch the eternal flame. I hope you didn't invest in a hedge fund because these are now just a pointy, worthless mess. Is this burning an eternal flame? Yes. This goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, it's good to fire, not to wasting it. Fight. I agree with him though. Monty! You used to play Kingdom of Loathing too? Monty, are you also an old person? All the youngins that come to chat don't know about Kingdom of Loathing. You did? Oh, okay. I kind of have the memory of a goldfish. Goblin bratwurst. Bratwurst. Brat. Increases your muscles by 10 but reduces your moxie by 5. This is a bratwurst you got from that goblin in the military cemetery. It's kept warm by our gratitude for the boys in uniform, who made the ultimate sacrifice so that we might be free to have barbecues. This whole area was just for bratwurst? Beyond this gate stand countless rows and columns of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot by number if you'd like. You approach the grave. It reads, Private Juliet Nelson, 42nd Infantry Division. You hear rattling and scratching coming from beneath the tombstone. Dig it up! I don't think skeletons can be poisoned. Two health left. Punch! Skeleton bone. What happens if I go to 999 again? 998. So I guess every single one probably has a skeleton, and there's probably certain ones that have special stuff. I'm gonna try 666 and 420. Why does this one do so little damage? Weird. This guy's gonna murder me. Let me lasso you. Everything hurts. Oh, 69, yeah, we should try that one too. Pretty much any funny number. Steal HP? Bum, bum, bum. Get him. So close. Stop. Good EXP. Okay, we'll try funny numbers now. Okay, 666 might have a hell cow or something. Next to that tombstone, you find a pedestal with a leather-bound book on top of it. It looks evil. You better grab it before somebody else does. Visit another plot. Oh, 404! That could be a funny one. Aw, dang it. You approach the grave. Okay, yeah, Rebecca Stevens. I thought that one would be a funny one. I'd be like, oh, you can't find that one. Dang. Alright, 101 could be a good one. Huh. You approach the grave. You put your ear to the ground and it's quiet. The soldier buried here apparently hasn't been reanimated yet. You make it down to the coffin and find not much to write home about. Okay, and then we thought maybe 420. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around in the loose shroomage and find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. Okay, and then 69. This grave doesn't bear any of the telltale marks of necromantic interference. 69th Innuendo Division. Smelling salts and hardtack. Number 1. Lots of noise. They're a chef? Oh, goodness. Well, that was all the funny numbers I can think of. Military cemetery. Alright. Well. There's cultists in Reboot Hill. I have a picture of an owl to bring somewhere. Where was I supposed to bring it to, though? Oh, curious abandoned well. I love abandoned wells. Must go down. The transponder goes ape as you get close to the old well. Shockweed. Ooh. It's lifeless. Paper cards. Press that button. The machine speaks. A voice says, Hotada. 7 buttons appear on top of the platform. The terminal emits a harsh buzz. Press it. H-O-T-A-T-A? Wait, now it says something different. Huh? The terminal emits a reassuring tone. You've learned the El Vibrato word for the number 6. Ooh! So poo-poo means 6. You think I should write this down? Or is my character gonna just have it remembered from now on? Stasta. No. Vanilla. Ah! So 0 is Ganilla. Ambiguous. No. Stasta. Stasta is 1. Ganilla and Stasta. Keep track of the failures. Might be a smart thing to do. Ganilla 0, Stasta 1. Ambiguous. Which one did I try for that? Nichabu. Hotada. One of you's 3. Anan. Okay, Anan is 2. You know, Poo-Poo is 6. Ambiku's 4. Ambiku's 5. Nichabu 4. Nichabu is okay. Nichabu 3. It's 0 indexed. Utada is 5, which is 4. Okie dokie. Ambiguous. Ambiguous is 5. What's the last word? 0, 1, 2, 3. This one. 2. Where's my last word? Oh wait, actually I have them all. I have them all actually. Okay. I officially know math. Can I leave this place? The screen says Hobu no Sakuzone. Hobu no. That's not one of my words. Put in a small punch card or a large punch card. You insert the card into the slot. The machine's screen springs into frenzied activity. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching, but when it's over, you know things that you didn't know before. You learn the El Vibrato word for insufficient, and you learn the El Vibrato word for time squeezer. Time squeezer? What does that mean? Well, indeed. And a small punch card. Now I know footwear, garbage, solar? Adjustment cannon bracelet. I guess I just put in all my cards and I learn all these words. Right? cards do I still have left? My goodness. What a key item. 3 more punch cards. Oh, thanks for the pets, Darth. And hello, hello. Is that all of them? The screen says Education Stakuzum. Yeah, it looks like my character remembers the words now. Alright, so whenever I get punch cards, I should come here and learn more words. Yeah, education machine probably, yeah. Very cool. You hear that sound? It's like I got a dang wasp in my ear. I think it's coming from that well. You aren't seriously thinking of jumping down there, are you? You know it. Maybe. Alright. Track down a pack rat skeleton for the God's Pang Cemetery. It'll be at the Fort of Darkness. Oh. The Fort of Darkness. Where's that? Down here. I think that was hippie territory. Oh yeah, the mushrooms. It costs 1,000. So expensive. Give her some skull chips. Bone chip ring. Oh, I already made that. Oops. Heck. No, I don't want to talk about philosophy anymore to him. Still can't do any safe cracking. Oh, the skeleton is probably... Oh, she was buried in plot 420 in the military cemetery up north. Oh, yeah, that's the book I got. We should read that. Actually, I got a bunch of books now. After you're done, you tear the book in half as a testament to your newfound strength. Damn right I do. Frightening topics and next mechs. Gives you the raised skeletal thrall skill. Let's do it! This book is full of magic spells, which don't make any sense to you until you get to the next to last chapter, and realize that they're not spells for you to cast, but spells for a skeleton to cast. One of the appendices mentions in passing how to summon such a skeleton. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Thin blood. Hehehe. You flip through this book and memorize the positions of all the spots on all the mushrooms. You get a perk. Thin blood. Minus 10 max HP. Oops. Examine skull chips in your bag. Sell these old coins, skull chips, and source. I gotta figure out where I can buy the safe cracking books. What should I do now? I guess we can try fighting the cultists again. It didn't go good though. They kinda kicked my butt last time. Oh no, Oh, crossword puzzle. I'm too dumb. That's why I'm trying to raise my stats. I feel like I should have safe cracking by now. Here's a cultist. Wait, what? Oh. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultist? Shh, yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated, it sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing. Not to mention cold. Sure, well. Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've gotten used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I took care of them already. Great, whew. That's a load off my mind, let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it now. Cool, thanks. One quest down. Worry stone, plus 6 moxie. Stench resistance. I have like a gas mask or something. I do. A sticky note. This is a sticky note with a magic word written on it. Poor security practice. The note says abracadabra. That's gotta be important. You stick the note into your journal. Let's see. Okay. So the Necromancer's lair is near Hellstrom Ranch. There's a patch of Mortis Austrius mushrooms near the lair. They only grow in a narrow band between the big canyon and the mountains. You've got it! You finally got enough information to pinpoint the precise location of the Necromancer's lair. Oh. And you found a note with a magic word required to enter the tower. Abracadabra. What kind of dog can do magic? What kind? Abracadabra. Oh. That's cute. Jackrat skeleton will be at the Fort of Darkness. Owl skeleton, back to the fellow in the Redwood bunkhouse. Okay. Redwood bunkhouse. Great. Is it you? Is it you? Howdy, Hobart. Howdy, Fangy. You managed to take a picture of that owl skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great! Oh, will you look at that? What a beaut. Well, thank you, Fangy. I ain't got anything for a reward, but I imagine you'll get some experience points out of it. See ya, Hobart. Oh, meta. Not enough to level up my mysticality. I want to see how much I needed. Mindsplainer, yep. Oh, Wandering Sally. I should probably sell some stuff. Well, a postcard, that's cheap too. Like carrot. Must give carrot to my horse. The thing is, I'm like afraid to sell stuff because I feel like everything is useful. I know the old coins that said you can just sell. I just don't want to sell anything. I'm so poor now. Oh, a glub glub. Thank you, Ariel. Is it time to fight the necromancer? The cactus is all blackened and withered. Guess this is the place. The necromancer's place, I mean. Ready to put an end to his evil schemes? I'd be more excited if I thought this had anything to do with the cows, but sure. Ain't like we can just leave this fella to keep doing what he's doing. Abracadaver! This house is pretty cool. Some necromantic runes. They desire to be read. You read the runes closely, tracing them with one finger. They glow darkly at your touch. You learn 3 ancient names. A name of bone hatred, a name of bone void, a name of bone never was. It's a fountain of blood. Nothing weird about it. The blood is delicious, like a meaty Kool-Aid. In effect, dark-blooded. Oh, it gives me HP! This is probably totally safe and good. You approach the army of skeletons without fear. Banish them! Your eyes turn black as you howl 3 names. The skeletons screech and explode out of existence. Some strange, indecipherable runes. Well, there's a big old pillar of skulls blocking your path. There is bound to be one of these in here somewhere, right? Excuse me, fellas, I need to get past here. The skulls hiss and chitter and giggle at you. So that's a no, then? Fight it. Oof. Oh, no. Ouch. That's very rude of you. Yeah? Level this up. So maybe we're not ready for the Necromancer's Tower. What was at the West Pole? Oh, okay. I do remember this stuff. Okay, we were going here before I got distracted. So I need 40. That's so much. I need plus 13. Plus 6 is probably the most I'm gonna get there. can't imagine there's any melee weapons that give you mysticality. Three. Two there. 6. Okay, that puts me at 42! Oh my gosh! It's the power of fashion! You bolt a flame thingamabobber onto a pipe? No, I'll ask the internet. Flange pronunciation.
Flange.
Flange. Flange, she says. Syrup tap. Tap it. I'm gonna put my regular clothes back on. I'll just take the extra HP since I lost some of my thin-bloodedness. Okay. Get some goo. All tapped out. Here you go, buddy. Hello, having a syrups? Yes! Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It's both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing. Of course you are. Having more, right here I am. Here you having it. This time the guard moves away from the ladder, so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Excellent. What now? Hello, hi. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep, bringing me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being, so good. Okay, I'll go get that then. What is it? This table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Look for some instructions. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instructions for elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Just start mixing things, I guess. You pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. Chartreuse granules, violet slime, purple flakes. Violet slime. And then add some clear powder, that's like sugar. The mixture turns pink and starts to smoke a little. What's next? White syrup. The mixture turns red and starts to smoke even harder. Now what? Stir it up. The mixture turns indigo and starts to smoke like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Geez, this alchemy is tricky stuff. Well, it's turning green this time. Add some purple fluid. Violet. Seems like the violet is bad. You carefully pour the mixture into a cocktail shaker and give it a good shake before pouring it back into the beaker. The mixture turns clear and starts to bubble like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. It smells terrible, though. Keep it. You pour the elixir into a proper flask. Who knows, maybe it isn't a deadly poison or anything. Here you go, buddy. Here's your elixir, probably. Oh, good, yes. The goblin moves away from the ladder and takes little sips from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yes, perfect. Huh, cool. What is happening here? Holy crap. If this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what was. Hey, guys, those jelly beans? Can I too having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No! No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Jeez Louise. What's your plan for dealing with this horror? Talk to it. Stuff a fungicide bomb into the pile. Unless you're talking first. But not looking like you're eating them, a jar is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rock's not for eating. Fruit rock's just for looking at. You just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole. Can't leaving room. Fruit rock's only entertainment being. Good grief, that's sad. Okay, how about I teach you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agreeing. I'm not certain. What better being than fruit rocks looking at? Thumb wrestling. You teach the goblins how to thumb wrestle, and how to set up a basic single elimination tournament bracket. Soon they're totally preoccupied with their new pastime, and you're free to grab those sweet beans. Green apple jelly beans. The goblins are busy with their new game. There's no need to interrupt them. Alright. I have successfully retrieved all of the beans. Oh, ladder. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, Roy. I got the goods. It looks like someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. I need their skin. Fire moccasin. Stomp. Hey, Nero. Pow. Let's see, did it work? Fire moccasin skin. Might work. Apply to hat to add hot resist. Oh. Guess it's better than nothing. You burn your hands putting the hat band on your hat. Once you put the hat back on you don't mind it as much. It works. So now it's got cold and hot resistance. Am I winning? Kind of, I think. How you doing on them jelly beans, kid? Got 'em. Wonderful, good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They was stolen by a gang of damn hippies. Why'd they take them? Heck, who knows what a hippie's thinking? All I know is they took off, headed south, and a little bit west. Okay, I'll be right back. There's so many locations in this game. It's part of the game dialogue, JD. I can't help it. Mushroom. Ferocious roar. Ooh, mushrooms. Keep clear of the ones with the black spots. I guess black spots are a pretty good warning sign for things you shouldn't eat. Are they super poisonous? Pig threw up so hard he turned himself inside out. Was Pig the name of one of her relatives? Or it's probably just one of her livestock, actually. It's probably literally a pig. Thank you for updating the counter, GD. You recognize this. It's the extremely hallucinogenic Lactarius Dirty Hippica. Got it. Another one. What's this? Someone lost a very dirty knapsack. It contains some loose bits of granola and some very, very dirty clothes. Oh, and a map. Cool. This cultist is totally zonked out. The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floor around him. Loot his belongings. And grab everything that isn't nailed to him. He just carries human ashes around. This is a human in the final stage. Oh yeah, this is where I put them to rest. Consume? You swallow the ashes and absorb their death essence. You're always thinking about things like death essence now. Mwahahaha. It used to be I could like scatter them on the wind. Now I eat them. I think I went a little too hard with the necromancy route. Alright, this map is labeled shroom locations and shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos. I've been evil the whole time? I guess so. I was secretly the bad guy. Back to the hippies. You hear gunshots and someone shouting nearby and decide to investigate. This instinct is basically what separates an adventurer from a sane person. You find a bandit in scorched and blackened clothes, wildly firing his pistol at the scenery. Everything he shoots bursts into flames somehow. Go to hell, cactus! Go to hell, scorpion! Go to hell, rock! Ee-hee-ha-ha-ha-ha! It looks like we've got a real character here. You're back from the dog walk with a crazy story? What happened? Story time! Looks like we've got a real character here. I ain't disagreeing. Just sending a little scenery to the cow lords below. How's about I send you too? You'll make fine and dandy pets for my masters. No, thank you. I know I hate this guy for a reason. Oh. Your cat followed you outside and just followed behind you? Oh, the cat wants to go for a walk too. He wants to be included. This one. That is cute. Smoking gun. Alright. Thirteen to 17. 13 to 17. Yeah. You seen any jelly beans? Jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. I'll give that a shot. Here's the mushroom. But I also like distilled it before. Where is it? The extract fully opens your third eye. You swallow the extract. The world turns inside out as your mind replaces it. You've made the classic mistake. You consume something given to you by a hippie. You seen any jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. Oh, they were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyway. What? I don't know. Do you know anything about Irene's lounge? He glances nervously at Irene and lowers his voice to a whisper. No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. Can never be too careful, I suppose. Yeah. You seen any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbone, jawbone, teeth, teeth. Do you know anything about a lounge? Teeth, 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 lumbar, vertebrae. Okay, that makes sense. Have you seen any jelly beans? Well, first, we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if what I see as jelly beans are different than what you see as? Cut the crap before I cut it for you. No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? I have been there, but for some inexplicable reason, I was never invited to return. Inexplicable. I would self-actualize by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It's quite frustrating. You seen any jelly beans? No, I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're that kind of jelly beans that gets you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. I got that perk already, Grizz. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind. But it's in that cave where we get all of our mushrooms. Huh. I didn't see any lounge there. You gotta be, he jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him and winks at you. Okay, I already made that. This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful yet disconcertingly soft as he counts off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I'm Kurtz. My method will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? Kurtz glances at your clothes. You do not have the proper attire. Before muscle comes skin. Before skin comes clothing. You look around and sure enough everybody else is wearing the same striped pants and weird fuzzy headband. I have those. Now I'm one of you. Maybe I'll get some bonus muscle from this. I'm not doing a very good job. Now I'll sync with the rest of the class. Power surges through you. You've unlocked true potential. I got a Kurtzian physique. Plus 10 muscle! Ooh! Nice! This boosts my damage. Intimidating. Leather workery. Infernal leather. Oh, there's wild music? Wait, can I turn off my piano? Is it? I have too many things! I have so many things. Let your piano use it. Ooh! Ooh! are some pretty good tunes. Good call, Grizz. Oh, Grizz. It seems like you know a lot about the game. Do you know where I can pick up some safe cracking skills? Back to the shroom cave. I'm going in. Oh, let me put my different hat back on. Doo-ba-doo. Boop, boop, ba-doo-ba-doo. Boop, boop, ba-doo, boop, 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 ba-doo-ba-doo. Whoa! Lava lamp! It's mine! You stole the lava lamp in your pack. Fortunately, it's not real lava. Comfy looking sofa. Your great grandkids are gonna love this kind of music. Chili beans! I wonder if there's anything else I can see with my third eye open. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I couldn't find that guy's elves that he was talking about. Wandering Sally's are when you open a bookstore in Dirtwater. I've seen Wandering Sally, but she hasn't had it. I wonder if it's random what she has in her stock. Oh, I need to go to a P.O. box. I just remembered. We need enough meat to buy for it to appear. Oh, interesting. It's kind of weird. The stuff doesn't show up unless you have the meat for it. Cause like, I would sell the stuff. I would sell stuff to make money for it if I saw it. You know? Kind of weird. Oh, and Gris, do you know I can feed my horse apples and carrots? Does it do anything? Oh, never mind. I answered my own question. Friend of horses. Oh, I've been feeding her. +1 speed. You really like horses and horses really like you. It really makes the horse inside you shine out. Yeah, I still haven't found him a girlfriend. I would like to send a postcard. Oh. You've already sent a postcard today. Ain't you heard of the Postcard Limitation Act of 1893? No, what's that? Alright, so the government put a restriction on prepaid postcards of 1 per citizen per day. Now why do you think that might be? Will it reduce strain on the postal system? Nope. That's what everyone guesses, but that ain't a thing. The wagons still make the trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Last time we talked, so many postcards you need a second wagon, but that ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information, to keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail, so the left end of the territory don't know what the right end is doing and vice versa. That way they can implement a different rule of law in each area, whatever's most effective to keep them particular folks down. But people can still send letters. Letters. Who's got time to write out a whole letter in this day and age? But I ain't even got to the real big part yet. What's the first 2 letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O? Oh, geez. That's right. They're in league with the cows. It's all a plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us up to those hell cows they summoned. You think the government deliberately summoned the cows? There's proof. The plan was referred to in a rider attached to a Senate farm-made bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years! There is no way a Senate bill says let's summon cows from hell on it. No, not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles, like, go look it up for yourself. Okay, even if I want to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh, and you think that's a coincidence? A CO incidence? Okay, well, that's very interesting. Bye now. Ballistics chart. This chart is full of details on the precision firing of the Demi-Culverian artillery cannon. You know what? I bet that cannon could blow the vault door at Alexandria Ranch open if you could figure out a way to target it. Good idea. I'm gonna sleep a couple times and get more letters from my brother. Like, what if he sends me good stuff? Alright, and now we'll mail another postcard. And what do we get this time? Dear sis, I thought you might be able to use this. Cow catcher ring. Have more random encounters with cows. Well, that's actually good for me and my buddy. 'Cause we're cow punchers. And cow shooters. Plus, I can use their leather. Something infernal. I don't have the infernal leather yet, though. I think that was my last postcard, yeah. Bear hat! Bear! Oh, I love it. Let's eat something for the day too. What should I eat? Food cube is pretty good. Pizza. I like the pizza. Potions. Potions are different from booze. Spiked coffee, armor, decent whiskey. I am decently whisked. Alright, we'll hand over the beans. And then we'll go blow open that library. Phew! It's crazy hot out here. This desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you would end up like one of the... Oh, we had this encounter already. The potion goes against your spleen capacity? I have a spleen capacity? What? Eat him. Bones, bones, bones. Actually, I want to take those to the one hippie. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought them all back in 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Fangy, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Don't sweat it, Roy. I was happy to help. I want to buy the rare jelly bean. Upper left. Stomach, liver, spleen. Wait, I can eat and drink multiple things? I didn't know that. I thought I was limited to 1 of each. Huh. Gumption, spleen capacity. Huh. Menacing moo. Winning skull. 4. Quality food? What's quality food? Oh, you spot a guy riding down the road on a brown horse, wearing a brown fur hat and carrying a brown shopping bag with a brown loaf of stolen bread sticking out the top. You can tell it's stolen because the bag has a little picture of a loaf of bread on it. Huh? How does that make you... Okay, I guess... Alright. He rides up and brandishes a great big loaf of bread at you. Hand over all your bread, or I'll bludgeon you to death. Geez, you sure like bread, huh? Yeah, it's kind of my thing. Threaten him right back. I ain't afraid of you, or your bread. I'll turn you into croutons, and I'll turn those croutons into breadcrumbs, and I'll feed those breadcrumbs to ducks. Not ducks! The bandit wheels his horse around and rides away in a panic. So I feel like if I fought him, maybe I would have gotten items. So I feel like maybe sometimes it's better to fight people rather than diplomatize. Oh, just later game foods? I gotcha. Alrighty. What do you mean there's nothing to shoot at? We got instructions right here. It's full of details on the precision firing. We'd figure out a way to target it. Yeah, mark it somehow, I guess? Oh! A horrifying ungulith! Woo! Infernal soul fragment. Place the targeting flare. Oh, right. I don't even remember getting a targeting flare. Maybe it was in the P.O. box with a list? Light it up! Boom! If that didn't open that vault door, then those grapes are probably sour anyway. To the library! Oh, curious copse of trees. I learned that word from D&D. Your El Vibrato transponder begins beeping slowly and quietly. Starts beeping at a medium volume. Oh! This thing looks pretty tough and pretty attentive. I can take it. I ain't afraid of no robot. Oh, that was a lot of scraps too. The beeping reaches a deafening volume. Oh, goodness gracious. This machine is not switched on, but it has an empty coffee cup in it. The monolith is dark. The confounded contraption is dark and silent. How do I power it? Maybe if I bring a battery? Yeah. I guess we gotta go back to the professor's house. Hopefully 10 scrap is enough. I can't remember if it was 10 or 20 that I need. There's an open grave here and it doesn't have a skeleton inside. I wonder what they're asking for rent. Oh, yeah, the previous tenant left some good stuff. Well, it's all yours now. Fabricate a battery. Cool. Although that reminds me, I want to go talk to the bone lady. I think I have some bones for her. Have a bone to pick with her. Give her some bones. Bone sword. You hand her an armload of bones and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern. Eventually, having chosen the best two from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. Neat, thanks. I need to do the gold teeth one. Bones for the bone lady, snakes for the snake throne. I haven't found a snake throne yet, but maybe someday. 13 to 17. Deals spooky damage. Okay. Oh, right. Now we should go back to... here. There's a goblin standing off to one side of the trail, just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching. Hello? Oh, hello, hi. What you two doing? A moon, I am looking at it. Neither moon is out right now, nothing being up there. I'm happy to waiting. The moons won't to coming for hours. You two waiting this long? Yes, yes. Moon so big, so bright, so big. Two waiting and seeing. You very liking a moons, huh? Yes, yes, very too looking. I too collecting rocks of them. The goblin takes a bunch of pebbles out of its pockets to show you. They could be moon rocks for all you know. Take their moon rocks. You should to giving me moon rocks these or else. Okay, here are they. Oh, I was not too expecting this so easily. At home, many more I to having. You two enjoying them. Thanks. Actually, you want to go to the tops of the trees. Here we go. Also, hello, ferret. Arr, Gorbogagi. What the heck? A ranting, flowing man that has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat, which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. Nyarg! Fight this crazy guy. A strangely helmeted lunatic. Looks like he's wearing the vibrato helmet I already have. Crazy electric helmet. I don't know if I should put this on. Yeah, no thank you, I don't want that. Moon bits. It's too bad the robot didn't respond so I could get more scraps. Alright, bet. Huh? Ah, here we go. I gain an effect energized. I learned the El vibrato word for west and for north. Whoa. Huh? These ones aren't powered on? Was the battery just to learn those words? I thought I'd power on the whole building. Where did I go wrong? At least let me steal the coffee cup. The other thing too, God, what was it? Keystone? Is that what it was called? Well, I'm all out of scrap, I think. I don't think I have any more scrap right now. I only have 3 gold teeth. I bet if I grave dug for a while, I'd find more gold teeth. Or maybe not, because maybe the realtors will sell them to buy the burial plots. Okay, well, what else can I do? I wanna see if I can throw more stuff in this hole. Bum, 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 bum. No? I thought I could throw the next gold skull. Eh. Alright, I'm gonna talk to my partner. I'm gonna have to do the mayor's job for him. Yeah, side quests. Missing shipment of mail to Brentwood. Yeah, what was I doing there? Oh, Chuck's house! Right! We tried to drug him. Maybe he's asleep now. Why are you sleeping? Oh, here we go. Okay, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my HUD down for a couple minutes. It has been a long day. Please excuse me. Sure. I'm going in. Doink. I kind of want to go look at his body too and see if there's anything on him, but it doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Books. Whoa! There's so many! What a haul! Oh, shit. I've already learned everything this book has to teach me. Oh no! You've already learned all the techniques in this book. You do pick up a few tips and tricks from poring over the appendices. Why can't I do that with the lockpicking one? This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yes. Are you certain? The dark arts are no laughing matter. This could really mess you up. Read it, I said. For each page of the book you read, one of your teeth falls out. It continues this way for more pages than you thought you had teeth, until you realize that your teeth aren't falling out, but that instead you've been learning how to conjure new teeth into existence this whole time. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Withered muscles. I should probably stop doing this. Wait, minus 25 melee attack. Wait. I'm a cowpuncher. Your single-minded obsession with death magic has led you to really neglect your physical oh no. I feel like I'm so committed now, though. Oh my gosh. Spooky, scary Fangy, I know. You sling the sack of mail over your shoulder, neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy blood and bed proprietor. No wait, breakfast. Blood and breakfast proprietors. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a short mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mail back and I wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. Chuck's sleeping pretty soundly, but you should be careful not to wake him anyway. Alright, I'm out of here. You should tell Breadwood the good news. Okay, bye, Chris. Thank you. I'll do my best. Any sign of that missing mail? Yep. Found the missing mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. Sounds informative. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. The overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Okay, I'll go ask her. I actually had to go there anyway. An odd bit of wood on the ground catches your eye, and on closer examination appears to be the corner of an old wooden box, mostly buried in the ground. You can offer to help all the problems at once? Oh! That'd be better. I should do that. You wrench the old trunk out of the ground with a mighty grunt, and knock the rusted padlock off the front with a rock. It's full of experience points! Books! Books! More! More! I need them all. No! No, I'm out of needles! How to cheat at poker. Cheating is part of the game of poker, but getting caught doing it is still disadvantageous. This book purports to turn your cheating into sneaky cheating. Let's hit the tables! To conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings, you eat the book. Gold medal silversmithing. Expert silversmithing. After you finish reading it, you absentmindedly drop it into a nearby mailbox and are unable to retrieve it. Happy birthday, Mr. Postman. More EXP. Percussive maintenance. When you're done reading it, you notice that the book's spine is cracked. You try to fix it by hitting it really hard, but you end up just smashing the book to powder. Oops. Well, which book exactly was I supposed to bring back to town? Hopefully not on the ones I ate. Oh, here we go. The overdue Breadwood book. Oopsie daisy. They're not gonna be happy about that. If you ever need a steady supply of needles for lockpicking, you can melt down lots of things at the silversmith. I haven't been back to the silversmith in so long. I should go there. Thank you. Thank you for the gloves, Lycander. Old engagement ring. Speaking of things to melt down, just sell it. The buttery biscuit. Were these guys playing poker? Trading post. I'll sell this. Stone, Maxi. I want to get money in case I see the wandering merchant again. Fangy jerky! I want jerky, that sounds good actually. I guess I could sell my old leather hat. Can't find it. Bar, boots. Another pickaxe. Tooth powder. Menudo geode. Loud pistol. See, there's this emerald, and it's worth a lot, but it doesn't say just sell it, which makes me think maybe I can use it for something else. So I'm too scared to sell it. Hey Fry, good afternoon! Thick leather boots. I made these, so I can probably sell them. If I made it, I can almost make it again if I need to. Oh, another glove. Thank you, Fry. Thank you. The cow punching, honestly not great. I kind of did a bunch of necromancy, and now my character has like a huge debuff to her melee damage. I'm a hoarder regardless of the game. Zeph! Why would you call me out like this? Okay, Grizz said I can take more of the quests here. Alright, were you able to find that missing library book? Well, half of it? Well, that's a real bagel biter. I want to be a bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. And mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so it's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Another glub, thank you, Dad. Let's see. Logging permit. In the next town, hopefully it's up and died before the paperwork is settled. Oh, the ghost town? Skeleton raids. Military cemetery. Okay, that one's easy. Stolen yeast. Another location! We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Redwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they've made their hideout. We need that yeast back. And there's like one more. Missing bread. The baker boys cleaned our bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, this place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Right, I'll get it back. It's Hanami! That might be over by now, I think. The Baker Boys hideout. And then we had stuff in Ghostwood. And stuff in the military cemetery. So paperwork, probably. Town hall? Ferocious roar! Geez, finally. I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Redwood. I see, well that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the logging records to make sure there are no disqualifying incidents, go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Redwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? Not yet, I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. I'm supposed to pick up a pile. I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records? It's next door. This is the Adjunct Department of Records. Ah, okay, thanks. Department of Records, how can I help you, Miss Tame? I'm supposed to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood? One moment, please. Breadwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood. Did you mean Bagelwood? No, it's Breadwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are, Breadwood. Which section did you need? Local gossip. Oh, this is pretty juicy. I'm afraid you need full residency status before I can share it with you, though. Anything else? Obituaries? Oh, you mean ghost birth announcements. Here you go. I can't read this, it's just different sizes of O's. You don't read ghosts? Anyways, what I actually need is... logging records. That section's been downgraded from disuse. I need to pick it up from the Adjunct Department of Records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. The Department of Records sent me over here to pick up a file. Great, which file? Logging reports for the town of Brentwood. Alright, one second. Here we are. But... what's wrong? Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away? I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No, what if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos. So what do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be the 1% in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So you'll staple them together for me? I'd be glad to. But... I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So I bring you a stapler and you'll give me the file? Yep. Fine. I need to requisition the stapler. Alright, first we'll need a requisition form. I figured. Last name? Tame. Puddin. Trouble. Yep, that checks out. Cake or pie? Excuse me, your dessert preference, cake or pie? Cake. Ugh, well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Great, thanks. The music brings you back to Hades? I never got to the ending? No, I haven't, no. I wasn't very good at it, so I think I have to play it a lot to get to the end, probably. I do plan on playing it more eventually. Okay, I got you a stapler. Great! There's nothing better than that new stapler smell. Can I have that login report now? You bet. Ka-chunk! Here you go, freshly stapled and wind resistant. Thanks. Okay, I'm back with those papers. Alright, let me just put these in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. There you are. Great, thank you. Alright. Time for the whiskey. Did that whiskey show up yet? Sure did. And I think you'll be glad to hear that I saved that whiskey requisition form you already filled out. You're a saint. No problem, you want a shot or a whole bottle? The whole damn bottle. You got it, that'll be 1,000 meat. Oops. $300 meat for a shot. Jesus. Okay, you know what? That's gonna wait. No, the thing is, you have to beat your dad up like multiple times. And he's really strong. Ferocious roar. Cow skulls. Let me. Yeah, I don't think I've only beaten him up a couple times, like 3 maybe or something. logging permit, didn't I? Oh. Maybe I had to bring it back to the town hall? I must have missed something. Ungulates. I want to fight the cows that have leather. Is this the Wandering Inn one that you mentioned before? Okay, I got that file for you. The Breadwood logging records? Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of... What's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took this damn stapler away in the first place. The file's unreadable. You're gonna have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Oh my gosh. I'll probably read more once it gets warmer here. I usually read outside when I'm with the dog, but it's been a little too chilly to sit out there and read. Or if I'm doing like a long road trip, like I read like on the trip to PAX and stuff like that. Administration wants you to unstaple these papers. Oh, sorry, I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there. I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm fully authorized unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Well, it's just that I don't see the staple remover anywhere. Oh, that's right, the Department of Libations borrowed it to open beer bottles. You've been losing sleep, and it makes you cry sometimes. I don't know if I want to read it if it's gonna make me cry. You're scaring me away from it. Do you have the Department of Records staple remover? Sure do. That thing pops the tops off of beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. Well, so long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. You'll have to take it back over to Records. Here you are. The ghost of a staple remover still looks like a weird metal-fanged monster mouth. Except now it's in ghost form. Now your office job is even spookier. There's so many items in this game. Here's your staple remover back. Great, let me just have a look at these papers of yours. Tisk tisk. Adjunct records up to his old tricks again, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder's for after all. Ka-chunk. Alright, there you go. Thanks. Alright, I'm back with an unstapled Breadwood logging file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on the paperwork for that logging permit. I'm no longer amazed. Last name, Tame, Puddin', Trouble. And just sign here. And now you sign it here. And also here. And initial here. And here. And sign here. Good. Now just take this back to the mayor of Breadwood and have him sign on the line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Music's very loud in this game. Yeah, I'll probably do more reading once it warms up. It's kind of like, if it's chilly I'm inside, I'm too tempted to play video games. Oh, thank you for the glub glub fry. Cow skulls again. Am I a deer VTuber or a cat girl? None of the above. I'm a cryptid. I'm an Ozark howler. Oh, bureaucracy. Yep, that should be the town's name. Punch, punch, punch. I love my bear hat. What are these infernal soul fragments for? I feel like I was able to destroy them and get XP or something. Destroy it! Yeah, EXP. Alright, one more quest done. Excuse me, Mayor. I have some papers you need to sign for that logging permit. Alright. Oh, ghost paper. Ugh, this stuff is weird. Yeah. I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. Good luck. You hear the crackle of a north-southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? We'll just take them out. Electric snake skin. I wonder what effect that has on my hat. Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Great, just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Is something wrong? You cover your face with your hands. I loan my pencil to the mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me while I go kill everything. Oh, it adds spell damage. I don't need that. Well, maybe I do if I'm a necromancer now. Excuse me, Mayor? Yes? You stole my ghost pencil, I need that. Oh, terribly sorry, I think it's haunting my beard. Ah, here you go. Thank you. I'm glad I did the Ghostwood initial quest setup earlier. Otherwise this would take so long. Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Alright, that's everything taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed and the actual permit has to be printed and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. Gah. Thank you for the glub glub, Dat. Well, in the meantime, the Baker Boys' hideout. You hear a gunshot and a bullet pings off a rock near your feet. You turn around to look for the culprit, and you see a skeleton a few yards away. A skeleton with a buffalo skull instead of a regular skull. So that's how your day is going. Actually, I need her body. Buffalo tranquilizers. You throw the medicine bottle at the buffalo head skeleton. It shatters on her forehead and one of the pills goes in her eye socket. She passes out immediately and doesn't even wake up when you steal her cool bandolier. Buffalo bandolier. No wait, I need her skull. I need her skull. Darn it. A bakery? Why would bandits hide out in a bakery? Obviously, they need the dough. Actually, they're probably just loafing around. You didn't leave home voluntarily, I'm guessing. This bakery has definitely seen some butter days. The baked baker's oven is long cold. More inedible garbage. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts. I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, lady. We sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we want to make something of our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We take the mayor of the bread you've made and we call it even. Oh yeah, no problem. Except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we end up with is weird lumps. Aw, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. I might know someone. Would help you out. Do you two know Louis Lathrop? No, who's that? She might just be the solution to your problems. Let me head on over to where she lives and talk to her for you. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I do happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh, geez, I can't go like this, though. I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off ya? Sure, no problem. Oh, thank you so much. We give her a bar of soap and directions to the Bakery Boys Bakery, and she sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. Sure feels nice to help out. Alright, where to next? I guess we'll head back. A full moon? Ow! 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 Oh, another glove glove. You see Louis is busily baking bread. Billy Baker hops to his feet as you enter. Hey, thanks for sending Louise over. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're gonna be major league bakers with her around. No problem, fellas. Let me grab enough bread to settle things with the mayor and we'll call it square. All's well that ends well. Look at all this bread. Oh. And a shapeshift. Okie dokie. Ferocious roar. I want to find the silversmith. Where's the silversmith? Here, silversmith's house. Because Chris said I can make some more lockpicks. Help yourself. Make needles. Needles. Make more. All the needles. Do I have a bunch of silver bullets? Where are they? It's just too much. I should probably use this compass and figure out where it goes. North, northwest. Buffalo reanimating fluid. Nails. Or splattered scroll. Take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk. Oh, I found ashes and then I ate them. Oops. I do have stardust, I think. And I have a glass sphere, actually. I gotta find ashes again. Silver bullets are in here. Deals extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. Oh, okay, I see. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. It might come in handy. Cool. I guess I had missed some stuff. Where is it? All the way up here? It's really far away. A shot rings out when something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case these two things are connected and not just, say, someone hunting nearby and also there's a bee. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds, because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that she's been out here a very long time, which you can infer from the way that she's literally a skeleton. Cargo jeans. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? Menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was silver platter. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options? He looks you up and down. I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action points. Maybe something else? I could plate your melee weapon that you're using there. It'll do more damage that way. That's probably a good idea. Maybe something else? Plate my pistol? Maybe something else? He looks through your pack and your mouth. Say, that's a fine looking tongue you got there. I could plate that for you, for sure. My actual tongue? The one in my head? Yep. Well, maybe later. Cost 2,000. Definitely want to come back and do that at some point. Well, I got the lockpicks, so we can go back to the Alexandria Ranch and get those other 2 books. Alright, do a little bit of stomping. I feel like she should be getting a bonus from killing cows soon. Let's see. The best love poem I've ever written. The dust jacket of this book is missing, so I can't tell you who wrote it. This love poem is so good you're afraid to even read it because you might fall in love with the book. Yeah. This is a copy of a popular financial advice book from a few years ago. It's rare now because of various crusades to destroy every copy of it. You quickly memorize the entire book. You got a perk, being glorious. Unfortunately, the book was so old and crumbly that reading it once caused it to be destroyed. So much for literary preservation. Discount at stores. I can level up my dirty poker more? Huh. Rain of teeth. Costs a lot of AP and doesn't do very much damage. There must be more to it. Or maybe it's because my mysticality is so low. Alright, so we got everything here. I want to go check old places now and see if there's other stuff that I couldn't do in the beginning that I can do now. Reach for the sky, clown. You quickly turn around and see a grizzled-looking man in all black clothes, except for his hat, which is white with brightly colored spots. He's pointing a gun at you. Who are you calling a clown? I've never even been to a rodeo. Huh, it's true, you don't have the clown's markings. I have no idea what you're even talking about. The man strides up to you uncomfortably close and inspects your face. It seems I was mistaken. Be on your way. No, I think you owe me an explanation. I'm a clown hunter. The lighting here is poor and I mistook you. No other explanations necessary. How about starting with what the hell a clown hunter is? You hunt clowns? Yes. Are we talking about the same thing here? The guys in white face paint and funny clothes who run around in rodeos to distract the animals? Those are not real clowns. Wait. Are you talking about the old stories? That stuff about how clowns and cows were at war in hell, and rodeo clowns dress up that way because it's like a reenactment? I am. Are you saying that's real? There really are demon clowns and you're hunting them? I will not rest until they're erased from our lands. What should I do if I run into one? Don't let them take you alive. He turns around with a flap of his leather duster and disappears into the trees. Spooky. Though not as spooky as the thought that there might be actual demonic clowns running around out here. Brr. That was a very strange random encounter. This monolith is dark. Alright, so I could bring a battery in here. I need more scraps! I know one of these facilities had robots who could spawn. Like a scrap factory. Where was that? I feel like it was one of the mines. Maybe it was the Lost Dutch one. Destroyed campsite. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trashed from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see a knife anywhere. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped down and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. This tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. Yikes, you think maybe this used to be a person? What a mess. Cows did this to a guy? I reckon so, judging from these tracks, but... What's wrong? Something about these tracks ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right, and they're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either the cow that made these tracks was drunk, or it wasn't a cow that made them. Follow the tracks. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Go the opposite way? You head in the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You approach the camp cautiously and realize that the campers are rodeo clowns. Ugh. Well, that solves the mystery at least. Looks like there's 3 of them, unless there are more hiding. They don't seem particularly on their guard, so you could probably get the drop on them if you want to roll in ambush style. On the other hand, playing innocent might get you some information. This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doot 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 doot. He nods politely but keeps playing. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Howdy. You guys are a long way from the circus. You know about our circus? Yeah, Barnaby Bob's traveling circus something, right? Up north. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. That's the one. It's way up north, though. What are you guys doing all the way down here? The clowns exchange glances. Camping? You can tell by the campfire. Well, what I mean is, why are you guys camping all the way down here so far from home? Oh, well, we're on break, so we decided to take in the sights. What sights? This is the middle of nowhere. Nonsense! Check out those cactuses over there, and those mountains, and well, all this sand. Plenty of things to see. Can you tell me a bit about your circus? Eh? I thought you said you'd been. Nah, I've seen the big painted canvas walls and all, but I haven't actually been inside. So sell me on it. Let's hear your pitch. Oh, gosh, you're kind of putting me on the spot here. I don't handle public relations type stuff. I do. He looks at the other clowns and they shrug back at him. Concessions? Concessions. Oh, come on. You work at the place, don't you? Give me the scoop. Well, it's a circus, you know? There's food and games and a freak show. All that good circus stuff you love. Go on, tell me more. If you quit bugging me, just go see it for yourself. Tell me, tell me, tell me. What is your deal? Are you cracked or something? Oh, fine, forget it then. I can intimidate him if I get more intimidation. I'm gonna try it. No, I don't have the option anymore. Do you know anything about that wrecked camp nearby? The clown with the meat chuckles quietly. Somebody's camp got wrecked? Why, that's terrible. Whatever happened? Well, it looks like the work of cows. You know, now that you mention it, we did hear quite a ruckus coming from not too far away. A lot of, you know, mooing and so on, right, boys? The other two clowns nod in agreement. You guys know a lot about cows, right? Now, why would you assume that? Just because we're clowns? Well, I'd figure it comes with the territory. It's been a good 20 years since a rodeo was an actual thing, you know. So why do you dress that way? Dress? Oh, well, it's traditional after all. Isn't it inconvenient? How do you mean? The makeup and the baggy clothes and all? Well, you might say we're used to it. Taking it off would be more inconvenient, right, fellas? The other two clowns chuckle. Well, it must be hard to talk to people when they're all creeped out. Oh, do you think we're creepy? He leers at you, showing yellow teeth. In the flickering light of the campfire, they almost look pointed. Relax, partner. That's just the old stories getting you worked up. You mean the old stories about how demon cows and demon clowns war against each other in hell, and rodeo clowns dressed like that because the rodeos were sort of like reenactments of those battles? You've done your homework, so what do you think? Are demon clowns real? Well, I guess maybe. The demon cows turn out to be real after all, so why not the clowns too? The clown smiles, but his eyes are hard. It's sensible to keep an open mind, but you know, stranger, if clowns did turn out to be real, this could be an awful awkward predicament you find yourself in right now, couldn't it? I'll just be going now. This rodeo clown is eating a comically large haunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you as if to say, mine. Nice knife. Thanks, it was a birthday present. Oh, was it your birthday recently? The clown grins at you. Not my birthday, no. Okay then. Oh, I think you know what happened. The harmonica falls silent and the clown's eyes grow very cold. He stops toying aimlessly with his knife. Well now, I don't much care for that accusatory tone in your voice, lady. What I mean is, surely you must have heard the cows attacking. Here we go. Alright. No, of course demon cows don't exist. That's just stuff to scare little kids with. The clown nods, grinning. I can see you've got a real sober head on your shoulders, partner. Thanks, see you later. Are they eating a man? Alright. Oh, dearie dear. Well, now you go and say things like that. You know we can't let you leave here alive, right, stranger? Bring it, freak show. Deal between 24 and 30 for spooky damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. Well, let's see. 63 to 75. I can take this guy out. I want to try the teeth though. Yeah, it broke the cover. Nice. Whiff. Hit. Look through their stuff. Well, that's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore. And boy, you did not expect to be thinking that sentence today. Hey, Optic! You poke around their campsite for a bit, but don't find anything of value apart from the leader's knife, and I take it to the circus. Well, the harmonica maybe, but that clown had his lips all over it. Ugh. How are you doing today, Optic? We're beating up demon clowns. Oh, I'm stretching, it feels good. You also find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets. It seems to be orders to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. It's probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around your town, so maybe you should investigate. Well, now I can go to the circus. This is funny. A simple 3-man tent, which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. Be careful, the enemy of your enemy is in a mighty fine position to put a knife in your back. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, currently eating dinner. I'll be doing that pretty shortly, myself. Hey Dee, hey Harris. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I've been having a good time with it. Where's the tannery? All the way down here? You know what though, I wanna check. I feel like there's a shop somewhere. Button Willow's store. An overturned stagecoach. You muster your strength and get the stagecoach right side up. It's still an abandoned stagecoach, but at least it's less of an eyesore. Let's see if he has any safe cracking art. She, I guess. Nope. No safe crack in here. The best love poem ever written sells for 1,000. Clone knife. Added meat. Pistol attack damage. I'm just so afraid of selling stuff. Because what if I need it? I might need it later. Oh my gosh. I do need money though. Buffalo bandolier. Pistol attack. Because there have been times where like even random equipment, putting it on has helped me. Like I disguise myself as like a cultist and I join like an exercise group to get perk. So it's like everything has value. The circus ticket. Admit one plus a partner. Okay, we were gonna go look for some robot pieces. And then I got distracted because I keep having like random encounters. Oh, stench resistance. Need my gas mask. Where is it? There we go. I feel like it was this cave, but it might have been a different one. Bum bum na na na. Dun 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 dun. Also, no problem, Harris. You never have to apologize. Here we go. And I might be able to read stuff now. North Patcha, Positronic Reactor, Quick Gate. Putches up. Okay, here we go. Robots. Let me at him. Unleash the teeth. I think it's better than my stomping ability. 15 to an 8 to 18. Okay, so I guess this one could be worse. It has a chance of being better, but it also has a chance of being worse. Stomp. Alright, now I can just punch him. Well, maybe not. I thought I'd be able to 1v1 him. It's up to you, partner. I bet there's a lot of people playing the new game though, the Shadows Over Loathing one. I want to play that eventually too, because I've been enjoying this one quite a bit. Ooh, punch cards. We can learn more words. Jump. Who should she kill? Middle one. You've been loathing it, JD. Oh. They have a lot of references to this one and the second one? Oh, good thing we're playing this one first then. Oh no! Wasn't enough. Alright, get stomping. Oh, I might be in trouble. Ending this through. Oh, thank you, Ariel! There we go, finally. Scraps. I want a keystone! I might be able to put the keystone somewhere around here. No. I need the battery. Who has the lowest health? Well, I might be able to finish them off on my own. Hi, Spiky! Good afternoon. Oh. Ah. No. Okay, now do a stomp. today, Spiky? Oh, Ariel said, how goes the loathing? You got paid? Yay! Congrats on making that cash money! Cthulhu loathing, you should! It matches your vibe very well. Maybe I'll take this one out. You're grilling? What are you grilling? I wanna go to barbecue. You like starting fires? I feel like that's gonna put you on a list, dude. Another keystone. I'm sorry you guys have to watch me farm robots, but I need their body parts. Oh, the meat! Woo! Okay, I can't one-shot any of these. But I can knock one out. Finish him, Susie! Robots! Robots! Yes, Harris, yes. Let's see. Oh, I can finish him off. I'm playing a melee person, but I accidentally started investing in necromancy, and now my girl sucks. It's really bad. The game keeps warning me too. The game is like, are you sure you want to keep doing dark magics? I'm like, yes. The game's like, okay. We're nerfing your melee damage. To a stompy. Alright, how many scraps do I got? 16. That's enough for one battery. And I've gotten a bunch of the keystones. I could bring the battery here. I'll come put it in over here. Yeah, let's make a battery. Bum bum banana bum 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 banana bum 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 banana. Alright, Professor. Make me a battery. Alright, and we got some keystones. Let's try going up here to the first one. Insert battery. You gain an effect energized. Weather and disposal. Whoa. Yeah. So this was just for learning those two words. But maybe if I learn all the words, maybe something good will happen. I can see them doing that. we were in earlier? Not the soup one. Where were we earlier today? Oh, a python. Give me your skin. Sick python skin. I don't think it's the soup one. I think it was the well. Maybe. Oh no, actually it was the copse of trees. What was down here then? Oh, there was one down here too. Lifeless. Punch card! Central East Machine. Organic Construction Local. Headwear Source Power. Offline System Matter. Maintenance Refreshment Increase. Roach. You have nothing else to learn from that kind of card. Wow. Extraterrestrial, sedative, antipsychotic. Sustenance, initialize. I'm learning some words. Designer companies have snake farms? That makes sense. I'm not surprised. I feel like there's been like snakeskin purses and like boots and stuff. Well, I have a circus ticket now. Snake milk? That's not a thing, is it? Do snakes have milk? A hell calf. Finally. 15 and 16. Pretty squishy though. Right next to snake oil. That means it's not real. Can she do it? She can. Extra thick leather. I need infernal leather. Maybe it's on this side of the map. I'd like to see the circus, please. I just so happen to have a ticket. The clown looks very surprised. What? How did you... great. Good for you, ma'am. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partner's getting for free. No, I know about snake oil, but I don't know about snake milk. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, ma'am," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be more than a dozen or so. Which is good in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily as if they figure out what you know. But, on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. Got it. Let me put on a better hat. And by that, I mean my bear hat. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. The sign says, "Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horsebites to consult a doctor." How about I hold down the fort here while you go scout around? Yeah, alright. Be careful now, I ain't like the prospect of them figuring out we know who they are. Now there's an understatement. This clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, miss. Can't interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh. How much does it cost? For you? 300 meat. And for everyone else? 300 meat. Okay, I'm in. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. There you go. Enjoy. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. A clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in. Take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. These shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, Clown Eggs. In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an ink shell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that's already been used. It's considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Hey, step back, please. No touching. Sorry. Based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, you assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Howdy, miss. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks. What's to see in here? Well, down to the left we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore and I'll be here if you got any questions. I have a question. What can you tell me about these eggs? That's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to him that explains in detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. These shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs. A twisted Mobius loop of snake without head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yuck. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Yeah! Haha! Got you pretty good there, Misty. What is that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. He takes a little push-button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should've seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Ugh. You lean in closer to inspect the gross thing. Despite what the clown said, it certainly looks real. Whoever made it did an excellent and disgusting job. Peeking surreptitiously under the shelf, you don't see any evidence of an electromagnet or other such device. What are these things in the jars? That's what we in the business call pickled punks, a menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen before. Captured and preserved and on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. This looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that make you look all crazy, as if there weren't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. This mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache a little sympathetically. Gah! This mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face, painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like she winks at you. Brr. This guy's a startling sight even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Hello there, I'm Fangy. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. You move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull, if he had one. A sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squintance of imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. So, this circus gig, how do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, understand, I mean. Okay, we'll see you around. Can I not free this man? Were you born that way? Sorry, I guess that's a pretty personal question. I don't think I have a way to help him. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name's Douglas. Hi, I'm Fangy. Delighted to meet you. So, well... Are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Fangy, I am in a sideshow after all. It's an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides, and he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body with two faces? It'd be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind, with, as you say, two faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Oh, okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world. And you meet such interesting people. Talk to you later, Douglas. There's a lady here with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello? Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet, and you? I'm Fangy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Fangy. Why are you in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown and he moseys over. He unlocks the door on the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? It's some kind of trick, right? You're folded up behind a mirror in there or something? No trick. The clown chuckles and walks around the back of the box. He opens a hatch and waves at you through it, then saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute, Weird, gross. But it is indeed educational. I got a perk. How'd this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you, Janet. So long. Good luck, Fangy. Can I ask you something? How are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry. I've grown accustomed to it more or less. Okay. We gotta get rid of this clown so I can free these people. About these people. You mean the freaks? Aren't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the odd guy can't talk, you can ask me about him if you want. Okay, what can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us, about a year ago, maybe a little less. Where'd he come from? No idea, weird, ain't it? You'd think a fellow looks like that, you would have read about him in all the papers, right? Well, yeah. It sure is mysterious. How'd he get like that? Couldn't tell ya. I bet you've got a theory at least. Well, maybe he saw something no human fellow should ever see. And why is he locked to his chair? You noticed that, did ya? Real shame that is. Fellow's a bit unpredictable. Has a violent spell once in a while. Gosh. Don't you worry, none. I'm keeping an eye on him. 10 minutes? Okay, thanks, JD. Does the guy ever blink? You mean wink? Nope, no eyelids. I gotta toss a bucket of water over him once in a while so he doesn't get too dry. He does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Touch the eggs! Alright. Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. Oh my god, clowns are hatched from eggs? You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side-eye but doesn't say anything. Oh! You look in the mirror again and see your limbs stretched out like taffy, twisting around like the tentacles of an octopus. You can hear your joints creaking, your muscles feel like they've gone through a wringer. I got a sore effect. You look in the mirror again and the clown you is still there staring. Very slowly her mouth opens into a wide grin, revealing multiple rows of yellow pointed shark-like teeth. Not wanting to keep looking, but unwilling to turn your back on it, you slowly sidle away until it's no longer visible. Swallowing hard, you approach the mirror again. It's empty. Not only is the clown you gone, you don't show a reflection at all. Oh my god, I'm a vampire. I became a Dracula. Oh. Interesting. Thirdly, one of the eggs features a pattern of red triangles that you recognize. It's the same as the clown version of yourself that you saw in that mirror earlier. The mirror versions of people become eggs. This is messed up. I need to steal it and then I can have a clown version of myself. And I'll make her work for me. What's with those weird mirrors? Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. It has to do with the way light reflects off of them. I'm 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look too long. Uh-huh. +3 melee attack because of the anatomical learning. Cool. Rain of teeth. Yo, 1, 2, 3. Haymaker. First aid. Beef up. Never know what to level up first. I use the old 1, 2, 3 a lot, so I guess I'll level that up. Oh. I didn't mean to walk out the door. Heck. Okay, so now he's distracted. Now I can talk to these people. Okay, she's still looking at the clown. Dang. Why can't I steal my egg? I want it. It's mine. Red Hats calls the clown behind the food stand. Red Hats, foot longs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. The clown grins and gestures to the little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, ma'am. Interested in a hot foot-long sausage? What are they made of? What do you mean, they're pork? What else do you make a sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? The clown gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, ma'am. How much are they? 250 meat with your choice of condiments. What are the condiments? I got onions, pickle, relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. What kinds of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue? Blue mustard? Looks like I'm all out of blue, sorry. 2 kinds of ketchup? Yep, got both ketchup and catsup. No thanks. What are they made of? I was wondering if you had a vegetarian option. Lady, this is a carnival, not a herbivore. Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's a good line. You've been saving that one up, haven't you? For years. Thank you, ma'am. Are they actually a foot long? 12 inches? Because a lot of guys say that, but I'm just going to stop you right there, seeing as there's ladies and children present. You want one, or no? I'd like to see the lost and found. Oh, sure thing. What do you lose? Well, nothing. What, you just figured out you'd see if I had anything you liked? Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Balloons! There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you've noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, miss. Interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. That's really cheap. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho. Of course. What colors do you have? Oh, we'll just take a look. Red. They're all red. I'll take one. Balloon! Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, ho ho. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? The place you've set up is kind of out of the way. What are your plans? Haven't decided yet, that's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all, ho ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwestish. It was a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs with the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Oh, got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show, it's a real highlight of the carnival. Alright, see you around, clown. Let's see what this balloon is. It's red. Weird. Ooh, this python skin gives you plus 30 HP, that's nice. Alright, well we'll stop here for today, everybody. This is a good stopping point. Thank you for watching, everybody! I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually going to start up Chrono Trigger for the first time. That'll be interesting. I played a little bit of Chrono Cross as a kid. I got probably like halfway through it. But I never played Trigger before. So this will be cool. Yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for talking to me, everybody. Let's see if we have any friends on that we can raid. And then I'll go make dinner. Okay, cool. Abster's streaming. It's her birthday stream. She's doing some Among Us. We'll go raid our friend Abster and we'll say happy birthday raid. Get ready to play one of the best JRPGs? I mean, I've heard good stuff. I'm sure there's a reason the cartridge sells for so much. Alright, goodbye everybody! Have a good rest of your evening! No, it's happy birthday raid. It's Abster's birthday. Alright.